SUREPAY.
Be sure it's time and money. My name is Seunjed Kenneth Merito from SUREPAY Limited. Yes, SUREPAY is a fully registered company offering digital and financial service solutions to small and medium-sized enterprises. Today we are looking at a school information management system. We connect our device to internet and then we access it using any web browser like Google Chrome, and then we shall always use our email addresses and then our password. For today we shall use our email address, which is here. And then we shall use our password. And then we shall check if our password is set right, and then we shall go to login. That is how always we log in, using our email address and correct password. For today's session, we are going to be looking at our system. As you see, this is our new system that we've just opened, and this is the name of our school. We've covered in our recent tutorials the account module, the student module, and today we want to look at the fees transactions. So under fees transactions, we've got the append fees. As you see right here, you've got append fees, bills, payments, adjustments, and below down here you've got also the financial services, which include transfer, withdraw, deposits. Sorry about that. And then you've got to see recurrent expenses, capital expenses. But we are going to first look at fees transactions. Under fees transactions, we've got to see append fees. This is where we always click to set or bill the entire class all together once. So by selecting maybe, for example, class, select that class, maybe primary 3, and then they will display for you the amount that is for boarding, also the day scholars as well, and then you have to select the term you want to bill and then click append bills. So this is going to bill all learners in that particular class, and after you've completely billed them, you can click return. In case you had learners in primary 3, those learners will be billed. And how do we see the bills? We always have to come under bills, and we shall see all the different learners in the school and how much we bill them. We can always utilize this section here to see how much we billed and how we can do adjustments, either increase or reduce depending on the need. In our last tutorials, we looked at Shelby Silas and we had billed him 300,000. However, we can decide to adjust this bill by clicking Shelby Bailey, selecting him, and then we may click adjust bill. So we may decide to increase or reduce the amount. The very amount we want to see is that which we have to put here. Maybe we want to increase to 350. We shall right away put 350 in here, 350,000 shillings. Then we say change bill. Same way, we shall first have to say adjust. Yes, we agree and confirm. Then a new bill change will appear to this man, Shelby Silas. So also we can always export this information or download this information by clicking the export button, and you shall have that information. We've got the payment section, which is very important. All our dear directors are willing to see how much have been paid and who has paid. What happens, you will normally see payments done in a day in this field here, but in scenarios where we need to see payments, recent payments made, we always have to set it by clicking in this column here and in this row right here, clicking, and to set the date, click just behind that arrow, and then you may see that you have double arrows and a single arrow. A double arrow will take you 1 year forward, and a single arrow will always take you a month back. Sorry, a month, a year back, and also a year back, a month back. Same way here, you can go a year forward or a month forward. So we are in 2024, which is good. We only need to go back a month behind like that, and then we shall select maybe from January, and then the cursor will right away move from the back to the front to give us an option to choose maybe when we need to end. So we shall select the end date, which is today, and then we shall have to click the search icon. So it is going to populate for us the payments that were done within that period. So we'll see that on 1st February 2024, we've only got a payment of this single child, Omoit Noah, and that payment was of 1,000 shilling. You can as well export this, or you can go on and maybe click to view a payment receipt by clicking here, and then you can view the receipt online, or you can print it directly using your computer. So you can as well go on to click under adjustments. You can see all the different adjustments that were done on the different learners. This is the adjustment history, and that's always how we utilize to see those people that have been adjusted. So that is the fifth transactions, and then we also have the financial reports. Under financial reports, you will be in position to see your total income, how much has come in using the payment codes. And then you can see when you click on total income, you can always click and set the start date, maybe again back a month, maybe 1st January, and then select the end date, which is 11th, then you can view this report. So it's going to show us depending on the time frame we've set. So from 1st January to 11th, the total income report we have is of 1,000. Also, we can go on and check the total expenses by still doing the same thing, setting the date, like 1st January to date, what has been the expenditure like, and then click view report. So the system is going to automatically bring for us the different expenses and when they were made. So that is the expenses. You may go on to click these other reports, like you see the total income, balance sheet, account statement, by clicking again, setting the date, 1st January, and then the end date, which is like this, and then you can see view report. So you will be in position to view reports, and this is your income statement right here, how you're performing, what has been coming in, and how you've been spending. So you see we are operating in a negative, which is not good for our school. So you can go on as well and check the balance sheet, set the effective date, which is today, and then again you can say view report. The system is going to automatically do that for you by bringing you that report, which you can always export as PDF by downloading. So the system is going to download for you that PDF, and you will always save that, or you can always click account statement and again set also that date, the start date, like maybe a month back, January, and then the end date, maybe today, and then select the account which you want to see the statement for. We can check what has been transacted to our bank by selecting the Equity Bank and then click view report. So the system is going to get for you this, which you can always again download here. Like if at all we have total incomes, we can utilize them and again utilize this section here to download this and file it in our files. So we can view this report again, and then we can as well click download, and then maybe we can choose to download it as a PDF. We will cross this, and so that it is exported and downloaded right here. So once I can come and click the total income report, it's going to show you how you've been performing. So we wanted to also see how we do payments in case you need to utilize these codes. Like we had a code of one of our learners, and he was Belonge James, we said we can always utilize this filter here to search like James Birungi, and then click OK. You may see that James has a bill of 200,000, so we need to maybe check if we can pay for Birungi. And how do we view the payment? We only view the payment when we go to this fees transaction area and then select payments. That's always how we see payments. So we always need to also know how to pay. If at all you're going to pay for your child or for your parents need to pay, we always use MTN or Airtel or any other channels which could be over the counter at the Equity Bank or any other operation bank. But always people willing to do mobile payments, we can always follow this. On M10, those are the steps, and then on Airtel, still these are the steps. So we shall go on and bill and pay for our learner with James by clicking star 185 hash. We shall use Airtel, choose 6, and then we are going to select SUREPAY. And then we are going to enter the payment code, which is right here, which is 13,555, code row 0 and 8. Then okay, we shall have to put in the amount we need to pay. Then we press OK. So we've made a payment to Birungi. We need to see if there is a change on this voice amount. So we shall enter it and then put our PIN. So we've already made a payment. We can come down here under students, still refresh by clicking anywhere, come back to students, and then you're going to see that once we look for Birungi James, after we made a payment, we need to see if there is any change by coming to payments and then select yes. You see, James Birungi has made a payment of 1,000, and if we come to the section of students here and then locate James here, James paid 1,000, so the total balance is 199,000 as the balance. So that is always how you view your payments first, and then if at all you come to the financial reports, you can as well again click financial reports, scroll down here, click on total income, check if that payment was captured by selecting the start date, January 2024, then to date, then we need to see the payments made. So you can see that it brings back James Birungi paid today and also paid 1,000. So how did they pay? They were included in our system by admitting them as our learners. The system automatically gave them a payment code, and then a parent used the payment code which was got from the system to pay fees following these directions here. So thank you so much for today. We really love you, and may God bless you. Goodbye.